Hi everyone, welcome to another Linfield Coaches CatChat. Joe Stewart here with head swimming coach Kyle Kimball. Coach Kimball, how you doing today?
Hey, great. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
And I gotta imagine you're doing great with your teams, both men and women, 7-0 in Northwest Conference duels. This meets with big wins against Whitman and Whitworth right here this last weekend. And just what has this season been like? What has led to so much success and you guys finally able to break through against Whitman and Whitworth?
Yeah, it's, I think there's a lot of things that go into it. But I think it starts with just kind of preparation, obviously. I think we've had a lot of consistency. All teams everywhere, every sport went through the whole COVID thing where there wasn't a lot of consistency. I think in swimming, the swimmers need to touch that water every day. And I think, being able to kind of plan and have a full season. Even last year, we didn't get to go against the Wits because there was a COVID outbreak. So this year we've been, free home sailing, knock on some wood somewhere, but I think it starts with that preparation and the consistency and just things that we've done. We've gone and competed at UNLV. We've competed against D1 schools. We've gone on a long winter training thing in Hawaii. So I think the kids, the student athletes are feeling, prepared and in shape. And I think that's leading to some fast times right now. So.
And at the beginning of the year, we kind of talked about, as we talked about all the disruptions from COVID the last couple seasons and the progressions you guys have made. Obviously, you guys have been winning this whole time, but how have you guys kind of been able to keep building on stuff this year? Yeah,
it's a good question. I think that, we try to take it one step at a time. We try to take, what did we do in November, and we try to build on that in December, and we try to build on that in January. And I think, our team is so solid, and we've got a lot of depth that we can put people in different places, which I think's kind of helps. I call it cross training. Like they don't have to only swim the sprints every time or only swim a distance race every time. We can mix them up a little bit, and I think that helps them in their race preparation and their ability to kind of build, like you say. Like, we've been building, we've been trying to, do mid-season checks, like where we were, and just try to build upon that, not only in times, but just in what we do executing, with our starts, with our turns and things. And I think it just starts again with that term preparation.
So even though you guys didn't get to go against Whitman and Whitworth last year, I mean, these, last few years, it's been the Wits and you guys as the top three teams in the conference, more or less every season. What did you like this last weekend that led to success against two really tough programs?
Yeah, I mean, those two teams are perennial champions. They're both defending champions on the men's and women's side. And I think, we had a lot of close races this past weekend that we were on the positive side of. And in a dual meet situation, I think, getting the wins versus getting second is huge in the point factor. And we were on the positive side of that. And in the last couple of years, maybe we haven't been on the positive side of all those races. But, those two programs are solid, and they're going to be right there at the conference championships with us, and along with some of the other schools in the conference as well. So we're happy with what we did this weekend, but we know we still have to continue to build to be able to, be ready for the conference championships.
Kate Walkup came away with Northwest Conference Student Athlete of the Week after performances last week. And actually, she's one of the last ones still in the pool here.
Yeah, she's right there.
Yeah, still getting some extra work in. But what do you think of her performance with 4 individual wins?
I mean, she's a senior. She's a captain. She's been phenomenal. She's one of the most prepared and dedicated athletes. I can't really say much more. Like, she is a model student athlete at Linfield.
And we, honored all the seniors from this class, and we talked about at the beginning of the year how much they've been through with all the COVID stuff. But what did this group represent to this program? You got some fifth years, got some fours. You even had one graduating early. It was an interesting group, certainly.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it's always great to honor the seniors. I like that tradition that we do and have kept it along for the last 9 years that I've been here. But I think I use another overused term, but I think those are the anchors. Those seniors were the anchors of our program in a lot of different ways. How they train in the pool, how they handle themselves in the classroom, how they handle themselves on campus. Through all those inconsistencies, they've been true anchors, and it's been my honor to be their coach, and we hope that the next couple weeks is going to be real fun for them.
Yeah, just about 2-3 weeks left until Northwest Conference championships. What are you going to be looking for these last few weeks of progress?
We're going to hone in on the details. I think, some of the endurance training and some of the power has been, we've already done that. So we'll work on a lot of our preparation and how we come off the blocks, how we execute our turns, race strategy. We'll just try to hone everything down and be ready.
All right, well, the Wildcats, just a couple weeks left up in the season before they head up to Tacoma for the Northwest Conference Championships. This weekend, they'll be in Forest Grove to take on the Pacific Boxers. Coach, congrats on all the success so far this year. I hope it keeps rolling.
All right, thanks a lot.